What's up, traders? Going 3 for 3 today, almost getting to our goal. Don't forget about the Friday night live stream tonight. Also, that 3,000 subscriber giveaway. Don't forget about that as well. With that said, let's get to it. All right, so jumping right into this first trade, we're going to look at ALF. ALF was our first trade. You can see it's kind of double topping here. If you look over here from yesterday's highs, we're actually going to look to short the ask there. We actually went to move it up and we actually got filled. So we're in there at 1570, and this one ends up continuing a little bit higher, but not too much further. We end up not getting an add. It does eventually come down. We're just going to scroll through this one. I mean, there's really nothing to this one. Through 16, you can see we put an order out there to add at 1622. Never got there. Started to come back down. I believe we end up taking this higher because it didn't quite want to flush to us. Let's see. Yeah, I put it in. Oh, that's right. So if you look at the montage, it still says 1622 from when we went to add. For some reason, I saw we were going to put the order around 1522. So I think just in my head, it registered that that was 1522. So when I hit the button, it actually covered us right away because the price was above that. So after that, you'll see me end up taking the other order out. And now we just have the remaining shares. And yeah, it ends up going higher. We do not get an add when it shoots up above through 16. Was a little upset because I think I was a little flustered from what I had just done because I kind of confused myself a little bit. So when it does shoot up through 16, instead of getting the add for any shares, I just let it go thinking I wanted a little bit more because I thought I was still starter position. And yeah, so this one was a little bit frustrating because we end up holding this thing forever. And it ends up coming back down, and you'll see that in a little bit. But on to the next trade. I don't know exactly where it starts, but it was OPTT. Don't want to miss it. YouTube being pretty slow today. Okay, so OPTT, let's see how far back we can go to get the actual entry. All right, here it is. So previous resistance from pre-market, 280. You can see it moving up here towards 3. Looking for it to obviously pop through 3, but we'll see what it does here when it gets to 3. There it is, a little bit of a pop. And we can see it doesn't want to actually go. 299, it's struggling, so we go ahead and start this thing. Obviously looking to add up through if it wants to go. But as you can see, it never does. And I believe we end up taking this one off a little bit before 290. Let's see. Oh, it actually does go up through 3. Okay, but it fakes out. That's right. I remember that now. I remember saying I was going to lower my position, and then DT, I remember, or actually it was Colin saying he was at 289. I was being funny saying he was front running me. But we do end up getting this 288 fill. And the reason I lowered it was because it did go up and fake out. So we're no longer necessarily looking for the scalp, more so than looking for that to be the fake break of 3 and looking for that bigger move to the downside. So you'll see it kind of flirts with us a little bit. And it looks like we're about to take it off, but then it finally does come down right here and it fills us at 288. So that was the trade there on OPTT. Let's see if we can quickly find the last trade on PRVB, which I believe, yep, there it is. So PRVB, this was another one up through that whole dollar. You can see the obvious previous resistance there from pre-market. We get the shot up here. And you'll see it start to jiggle here. Watch it. So we're looking for it to kind of stop on the ask and then start its way down. So there you saw it. So it came back down. We got the 29. And now we're just looking to get that fill back down towards the whole dollar, right? Pretty simple. Let's see what it actually ends up doing. I honestly don't remember this one. And YouTube is being slow today. So we're looking good here. It looks like it's coming down pretty easily. We're just kind of holding to get that fill if it wants to give it to us. I don't remember if we get it or if we actually end up taking it off higher. So it does look like it actually gets all the way back up to high of day here. So we're actually red for a smidge here. Put it at 915. I think since it went back up the highs and came back down lower, we just kept the order where it was. And man, YouTube's being slow today. Here we go, coming down. I got a feeling we might take this off a little early. because it doesn't want to come down and push. Oh, there's 11, 12. Okay, cool. So we did get the fill there. Awesome. So that was our 3 trades. Oh, we still have ALF actually. Okay, there it is actually. So right after we get out, you can see that ALF actually becomes realized, and we click over to it right here. And you can see we put a stop just right over this 15 area, figuring if it wanted to go up through. Originally, I was going to keep it up here above VWAP and above this up here. But I figured if it goes back through 15 and wants to hold, then so be it. But we were looking for more of this 14 test, and we just never got it. So a little frustrating because we were looking to try to maximize as much as we could out of that one. But also not disappointed because if you look later in the day, I don't know if I'll have alpha, but this thing actually ran back towards the highs. So can't really complain too much. And yeah, so don't forget about tonight. Come hang out with us. Gonna have some beers. Gonna talk some trading. Gonna play some poker. All the good stuff leading into the 4th of July weekend. Again, don't forget we do not trade on Monday. If you show up Monday to trade, you're gonna be pretty disappointed. And I hope you have a good weekend. So either I'll see you tonight or have a good weekend, and I'll see you Tuesday morning. Peace.